Hello there everyone, good afternoon, good morning, or good evening. It is the DOUG here once again, and this time we're actually taking a look at an arcade classic game from the Arcade Archives. This game came out last week. It is Sunset Riders. I'll give you some information about the game in a moment, because you know me, I love giving out information, because information's fun and educational for one and all. By the way, happy Tuesday to everyone. I was going to stream this last night, but I was physically tired. Anyway, Sunset Riders is a side-scrolling run-and-gun video game developed and released by Konami as a coin-operated video game on the JAMA arcade platform in '91. The game is set in the American Old West, where the player takes control of a bounty hunter who is seeking the rewards offered for various criminals. Now, of course, this came out in arcade in September '91. It came to the Mega Drive for you people in Europe, or if you live in the US. And it came out for the Super Nintendo June 8th of '93. It's also, like I said, came to the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and the Switch, I believe, last week. Now, of course, this is the arcade one, so this will be, you can either do it single player, or if you have people at your house, up to 4 players. Unfortunately, since I'm so lonely, so very lonely, I would be by myself. So let's go. Once I actually hit the right button. And if this does well in the reviews and likes, I will probably may do some more arcade classics down the road. Forgot to turn off notifications. So blue screen of death for a second. And we're back. Sorry about that. I keep forgetting to turn off the blue screen of death on occasion. Billy! Bob the cowboy. And Billy Mays, apparently. Do-do-do. Listen to that credit sound. Alright. That should give us enough. And of course we're going to pick Billy. Wish I got banged that easily. Uh-oh. Running of the bulls. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay up here and chill. Well, they committed suicide. And Black would like this game probably, that's for sure. Ironically enough, I actually remember playing this game back in the arcades as a child. Matter of fact, one of the pizzas I used to go to as a kid, that's actually had this, WrestleFest and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so anytime I got pizza, I know I was going to have something to play while I waited. Ow. Oh. There's death number one. And and if you're watching this, have you ever played this game? And if so, what are your memories about this? I know this used to be a quarter eater back in the day for me personally. I ain't banning you with your money, Ted DiBiase. Good job, Billy. JBL when he was part of the Blackhawks. Hey, I'm on a horse. Yay. Now the plan is we're going to beat this today. That's why it's not really getting a weird... I sent an invite. Well, give me a minute, Fire Ninja, and I'll... Blue screen of death, everybody. So we should hopefully hear Fire Ninja soon.
Wanna hear me?
Because you sent an invite?
So doesn't mean people wanna hear me.
Oh, that's not true. By the way, if Mr. X watches this, I do apologize for not staying for the whole Dead Space 3 thing, but I was so fucking tired yesterday. Oh, of course. Right when I join a chat party, it says the internet connection quality is terrible. Now, I should point out, guys, I will most likely not be on Wednesday or Thursday due to the fact that we were supposed to be getting some terrible thunderstorms, so... Yay. But that's alright, that means I can play as Sean O'Hare in SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. And see if him and Batista can win the SmackDown Tag Team titles. I recently discovered a collection of Wild West arcade classics. Brad says, afternoon to you, Brad. Hope you're having a good day today. And look, first we took on Ted DiBiase's family member, now we're taking on Justin Hawk Bradshaw's family member. Now the reason I said this was a quarter eater was because of the fact of back in the day of arcade games, it was one hit and you were dead, so yeah, this is a good way to... Mad Dog oh yes, good old... I've seen people let's play that one. Oh, I got shot in the dick.
You got me.
And we've killed JBO's long-lost grandfather.
I've always preferred Sunset Riders over Contra.
I like both of them. Because of the fact of in case something happens. I missed. Shit, I missed one.
Just like my favorite Capcom beat 'em up is Capcom.
Which surprisingly, that's not got an arcade classic release yet. But then yet again, it's Capcom. Well, no, technically it did on that classic beat 'em up thing, but I think it was one of them on. Yeah, I think that is on there.
Yeah, it is.
might have to re-download that just to go through all those again. Big Boss says, "What's up, Doug? I'm doing good." Brad says, "I found that complete in box at the antique store for $3, and apparently it goes for $60 on eBay." Yeah, that's a. You'd be surprised how much things go for now. Oh, of course I'm gonna go into the hotel and steal some beer. Ooh, a hot dog. I didn't know they had hot dogs in the wild. Oh, there was my hooker. Thank you, honey. Now, of course, if you have a PlayStation or Xbox, you actually do get some achievements with this. Pretty much just do high score mode, get enough high score, get a high score in the main arcade portion of the game, and upload it to the ranking system. So, really nothing ports. Funny thing is, I don't own the Genesis ports. I would love to, but I've not been able to find it at any of the flea markets around me or any of the conventions I've gone to. Let me rephrase that. I found it at one place at a convention, but I was not paying the $80 for it on Genesis.
$80?
Brad knows which table it's probably from, since he knows that one table at MagFest. He charges New York prices.
In, what is it, Pennsylvania? Or Maryland?
It's in Maryland. MagFest. Too many games.
That was in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. But in most there ain't a lot of conventions going on this year because of the I know most of the ones here in VA got canceled, so. He's got a demon horse. I'd like to point that out. A demon horse. Oh shit. Oh, I only got 4 lives left. This is bad. This is bad. Ooh dear. Oh, make that 2 lives. Shit. Like I said, the game does get a little bit tougher. Ah, shit. I only got 1 life left. Thank goodness I have a lot of credits. Got him. Billy gets the win and we get 30,000. Alright, before we check on the hooker.
Stupid.
Brad says, "You want to check out that Central PA collection con I showed you? I found they have a video game sellers here there too. If you can get here, I can drive up for the day." Big Boss says, "I found both ports of Sunset Riders back in 09. At the time, finding retro stuff was not too difficult. They posted that the most respected video game seller on MD is there, but I don't know who that would be." Most likely about it, I talked to my family about it. We're probably just going to not worry about going to a convention right now, simply because of the fact that even if one is open, most all of them are probably going to be wanting you to wear a mask of some kind. Plus, even if they're not, as some of my friends who any PS4 games left, because even my family knows while I was getting the PS5, there's still a few PS4 games I have to pick up that I can't pre-order yet.
You all right, man?
Oh, those terrible men. Please help.
All right.
And Black Scream, of fucking course. Alright, so we're gonna give this a pause real quick and we'll be right back.